So if we do see the Kazuya from Wing, it could be, yep, here we go.
There we go.
It could be a story that CurryG has read time and time again.
Absolutely, and again, it's a matter of whether or not that experience will come in handy, especially now. And it looks like already Curry's got that on hand. The combo's coming out, and already a quick 50%. Curry opening the floodgates.
God damn, 73 already after 10 seconds of game have gone by. Wing is about to get Rage Art online. There we go, and barely landed a hit in response. There's the grab, 43% on the board for Wing, but it's gone. The kill power's gone.
I mean, you have to use it in those times of desperation because, again, if Curry manages to get a handle on you, something like that could happen, and a beautiful conversion will go ahead and take the first stock, Alex.
That it is, and he's not stopping yet. 37%, and it's only climbing. This is exactly what we were talking about before this started. This is the experience on the show.
100%, 100%. Wing trying to look for something. There are a couple hell sweeps whiffed, and yeah, just not finding that mark there, but Curry able to capitalize straight off it. Couple pokes on the shield there. Beautiful read on the tech. Just has to play this real careful now. That
laser's normally so nice to cover an easy recovery.
Yep.
CurryG knew to hang on the ledge, but there we go. Rage Art still not killing. CurryG has taken 2. They're doing a grand total of 80%. And keep in mind that he's only at 122. Wing needs to find more hits outside of these command grabs.
I mean, absolutely. And I mean, you know, Kazuya manages to get those one-hit strings and keeps going forward. You know, unfortunately, Wing isn't able to find those, and Curry is doing a good job of using that range to sort of keep Kazuya out a little. That forward tilt might be the start of a potentially stock taken. Beautiful back air, and there we see Curry a 3-stock dominant lead.
Definitely going to be playing into your mind if you're a Wing right now, but hey, one solid hit could do it. Tries to find out jab 1-2, but it's going to be the up B that takes it. CurryG loses that first stock and gets reset to 0, and more importantly, losing the rage that he had gained.
Oh, wait a minute. That mileage might start to kick in, though. Oh, real careful stuff there by Wing, and Curry just managing to make it back. A couple falling up as for your troubles there, Alex. Still building up that damage.
Very, very true. Toss out a few areas, but CurryG catches the landing. Good electric. Where does it go? Into a forward air, but doesn't get too much else, giving CurryG the time to recover.
Good conversion. Now we're at down to stop 1-1.
Yeah, hold on. So bear in mind, Wing is about to get Rage Art Driver again the next time CurryG hits him. There we go. That's a free 40% and a very nice kill if Wing does save it for a little bit later. But CurryG only a few hits away from death.
Again, it's that aggression that Curry just brings to the table that just doesn't allow Wing to breathe. Beautiful Jer, and the first game going to CurryG.
So here's the thing, that started out looking so bleak for Wing, and all of a sudden that last stock, it all got ripped away from Curry. It's almost like Wing was, you know, adapting like a really good top player.
Yes, exactly. And we saw it. It was starting to like take shape. Like there was a bit of that like advantage that was starting to be pushed a little bit more.
Yeah.
But again, that range and a little bit more of that aggressiveness did throw Wing off a little bit. But hey, the download could potentially be complete. We don't know what we're going to see moving into Game 2. It was a very, very close first game.
And I did just hear, because we've got the audio, that Wing has logged back onto the Kazuya again.
Okay.
And so obviously, once you're feeling that momentum, Azura, you're very unlikely to let it go. And maybe that's what Wing's looking to carry into this game too.
Absolutely. And I feel like, you know, when you move from Kazuya to a character like Ryu, Ken, or even Terry, they all play fairly different. But the down air into the up B, manages to save himself, and Wing, at the expense of it, falls down and loses their first stock.
Now, for anyone that might be on the edge of their seat so far, they're almost falling off, I will like to point out this is the winner's side of top 32, meaning this is a best of 5 scenario. So Wing, even though that is a very rocky start, there is still another game, and that should be kept in the back of the mind.
I'm loving these tech chases coming out from Curry, just able to, you know, cover those techs whenever he needs to, using those down airs as well. Different options coming out to mix up Wing there, down tilt there. Curry being a little bit careful, doesn't want to approach Wing straight away, and it seems to be working out once again, playing the keep out, the back air. 3-1 so far, a faster game. Daleks, tell me, what does Wing do in this scenario?
Maybe exactly what happened on the tail end of last game, because this is looking like a pretty similar situation. There we go, there are the words. Where it's 3 stocks facing 1, the entire world facing 1 man. But literally a minute ago, Wing managed to pull this back.
Oh my god, this is dangerous. The edge guarding coming out from Curry. Once again, there's the forward. Again, try to stick him off there, the nair. And Wing's going to have to try and be careful in terms of the recovery. Good air dodge, just manages to save himself. There's the falling up here. Another one again for your troubles. No following with the jab.
CurryG is saying to us, hey, there's a reason why my name is known, and let me show you.
Indeed.
Absolutely rocking Wing backwards and forwards. And Wing finally looking to take this first stock, but CurryG not letting them get away in. There it is!
There it is. Wing still has Rage, though. Needs to be able to use it in that small time limit, but it doesn't matter. Curry doesn't let Wing breathe, and it's already 2-0.
It is the absolute benefit of the fact that Curry's playing Crom here rather than Roy, because you don't need to rely on these hilt tippers to find the consistent damage. So CurryG can just swing this blade and cover so much space and be really confident that whether it hits tip, hilt, or just kind of like midway in between, you're going to be getting the nice amount of damage.
Oh, for sure, 100%. You don't have to worry about the specifics, as you said. As again, with Crom, you can just sort of just, you know, do your thing. Whereas with Roy, you got to worry. But seems like it's working out for Curry. I think we're going to a new stage as per the music, probably sort of Battlefield or something. Some nice Tekken music there for your ears, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set into the third game.
I heard Ryu.
You heard Ryu?
I heard Ryu.
You heard Ryu?
I did, and I'm very excited. And I can say probably why when it switches off of our face. There we go. It's probably because Ryu can deal with someone who has a disjoint, because he's got good projectiles, unlike Kazuya Mishima.
Unlike Kazuya Mishima, indeed. And hey, if it works, it works. We'll find out, but it seems to be working out for Wing a little bit more, though. Being on the side of the stage, though, could be dangerous if you're not careful with your recovery.
God, think about it. There's so many more factors. There's the projectiles. There's the fact that all of Crom's stuff tends to be singular hits, which Focus can deal with. There's the fact that CurryG has that experience against Tarek, which means that it will be less confident against Ryu. Every single thing is playing into this counter pick. Wing
into the taunt! Into the taunt, Alex!
Yeah, Wing's feeling this one.
Wings feeling themselves a lot right now, especially with that first stock. And I mean, why wouldn't you? If they're able to build this damage and already an early Shakunetsu building it up, 36%, and keeping Curry at bay there. And again, as you said, is able to deal with those disjoints quite nicely. But, you know, off stage, you're going to struggle quite a bit if you're not too careful.
Yeah, very true, Zero. Also, one thing I've noticed is that Wing's being, he can afford to play a lot more patient game.
Yes.
He's kind of like hanging away, taking the hits where he can find them, rather than desperately trying to land an electric. And that's working so much better against the hyper-aggressive playstyle that is CurryG.
Absolutely. When you don't have to rely on something like an electric as, you know, a mechanic to sort of better your gameplay, and when you can play a character like Ryu, you can sort of feel a little bit more relaxed, right? And it goes to show, you know, Wing isn't desperate for those massive hits or even getting those conversions as well. And we're seeing it just a little bit more of that patient gameplay, dealing a lot more with that disjoint. But it seems like Curry is now starting to put his foot on the acceleration pedal right now. That mileage going straight up, and 62% already.
The reverse neutral B being really nice to shift that momentum, but just falling short as Wing makes that return to stage very nicely. Kind of dancing around on those platforms, waiting for Curry to make an option so you can punish it. There we go.
Absolutely, and there it is. I mean, you know, you gotta look out for those opportunities, but that back air could be dangerous. Wing just managing to survive. Now Curry potentially looking for something here. A couple empty hops on the side of the stage, but a Tatsu, an unexpected Tatsu, will take the stop.
It's the same old story with all the FGC characters. You have all these options that you can confirm into, but sometimes if you just go for the kill shot, it will pay off.
Oh my god, that movement was nice. Wing was looking for something off of that B reverse focus, and it seems like they're managing to get some stuff off of these conversions with that down tilt, and Curry almost getting that forward smash. And Wing just a couple hits away from potentially winning this game.
Yeah, literally one good Tatsu, one good Shoryu, one good thing that leads into either of those options, and Curry will find themselves exploding to that blast zone.
Yeah, Curry's got to be a little bit careful here, but there's that forward tilt now. We're in a bit of a dangerous situation now because we've seen Curry build up that damage once again, but that back air could already be the start of something good here for Wing.
Nice safe recovery from Curry there as well, because Ryu can actually catch Crom's up B to the stage with a well-placed down smash. That thing does two frame, so you need to be using that up B further away from the ledge so you just about miss it.
Absolutely.
Oh,
wait a minute. Wing getting that back air again. It was a matter of when they were going to get that one hit. They needed that one hit to, you know, get the game, and they did, and that back air was the hit that Wing was looking for. Now I think we'll see the Ryu a lot more here.
Yeah, totally. There is no reason to switch after how well that did from the start. I had a comment from one of my close friends at university, which was the better the Ryu player is, the more you tend to see back air used well. Like, people,
I didn't know that.
The more comfortable you are, the more you're going to be going for it, because it's a really good kill option in the air, which Ryu can kind of lack. Tatsu puts you in a lot of disadvantage. Shoryu you don't tend to do it in the air because you tend to catch the later hit, which isn't as good. But if you're catching people in the air with back air, it's showing that you have that kind of like confidence in the character to go for it.
No, absolutely, that's fair.
It's really, really good. And it's nice to see Wing using it and actually taking that first game for them of the set, being game 3, for their own. The comeback is possible.
I did not realize how vital of a tool that back air was until I've just seen it, you know. I mean, I knew the Ryu hits hard, but, you know, there you go.
It is indeed a big one. Speaking of a big one, that's a big start for CurryG. Wing just escaping that combo with focus to fight another day and begin to get some space.
Absolutely, and already starting off really, really nicely. They're getting a couple nairs off of that shield as well. Just has to be a little bit more careful here. And Curry is already building up this damage real nice, 61%. Wing has to try find an answer here. It looks like a little bit of desperation to find a hit as well. Might cost Wing the game.
That's so true. CurryG dancing at that ledge.
Oh my God!
Almost finds its way into the F smash. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
I really like Wing dancing around this neutral, tossing out the Shakinez to try and kind of poke Curry's shield, because if you can get it lower, Collarbone Breaker could go a mile. And especially looking at the percents, you can understand why Wing's playing a lot more patient.
Definitely. There's that shotgun two again, tries to use these focuses to maybe stuff out some of Curry's first hits, but I'm not too sure at the moment. Oh, the down air, beautiful spike, and Wing falling down to their demise. Curry up 1 stock.
Yeah, you do not want to be popping above that ledge when Curry is there to cover it. That is what will happen to you. So Wing has hopefully learned that lesson and will recover a little bit safer going forward.
Definitely.
It's everything that Chrom is in advantage state, and that's obviously why Curry switched from Cloud to Chrom. Because CurryG is the king of advantage state in Smash UK. Let's be real, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, there it is! The fast fall Nair into forward smash already. A beautiful conversion, and I mean, is up 2 stocks. You know, Curry must be feeling massively much more confident, like a lot more confident here in this scenario as well.
Yeah, if let the gameplay speak for itself, you can definitely tell that that is the case. Wing just has to find a solid hit. You definitely can kill at 100, but you need something to lead into, something like a Shoryu, something like a P-Jab. You really want to find something like that right now.
Definitely, you need to look for something big here. Manages to try and get the Shoryu, but a beautiful spot dodge there by Curry, denies it. Here comes the forward smash, no! Oh man, you know, we can see that desperation come out from Wing once again. There's the focus, maybe a punish, no, but the hit stun, a bit too much.
Yeah, it's if you don't charge it enough or if the enemy gets caught in the air, you're not punishing the fact that focus lands.
Yeah.
And that's what Ring's really feeling. CurryG just trying to land a kill shot now. Let's end it on a 3 stock, he says.
A little bit more panic. There's the up B, and Wing just managing to recover. Now has to hold on to the side of the ledge a little bit more, but
there he goes back to the ledge. CurryG dancing around that shield with a sword. Wing practically giving up after missing that Tatsu. But it's not over yet. The game is not on the screen, so you can keep swinging.
Oh, but the up smash, yeah. And the multi-hit would just about go ahead and, you know, outlost a bit of the focus as well. And CurryG, a very, very demanding game 3. Very demanding game 3.